Hey guys, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. My name is Twitchi, and we are back on the Tuesday stream playing a bit of KSP. Is this the last few weeks until KSP 2 comes out? Very, very, very excited, as I'm sure you can imagine. But can we, before that game comes out, manage to land on MoHo? I don't know. It's literally all I'm going to focus on, other than like bringing back the guys who are out and about and already on return trajectories. It's literally all I'm going to focus on for a little bit of time. If the game loads, what's going on? This is 2 weeks in a row that I've been complaining about ridiculous load times right at the beginning. Something's going wrong somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised if next week I'm like, oh no, my hard drive died. What's going on? Oh. Anyway, we have stuff going on up in the corner there. That was, of course, the Kerbal alarm clock. We're going to come out to the tracking station and just have a look at a few of the missions that we've got going on. I'm going to turn that off. I've been deorbiting stuff in the in-between times, as all that is happening is the MoHo lander is leaving us right now on its way down to MoHo. We've got a little set of maneuver nodes that need to be done here. Do actually have the correction, burn and capture on here, but we've got like bring the asteroid home and save my mission. I don't remember what either of these are for, so let's go and have a look and check these out at the beginning of our stream here. Let's look across and also make sure that everything is going on. One concurrent viewer. Hello, Mr. Concurrent Viewer out there, or Miss. I don't know. Who am I to judge? And hello, the video watchers out there. Always great to see all of you. I hope everybody's doing fine. We're just out in the wilds of space, I believe. The wilds of space. Let's just. Oh, it was one that was going to Dres, but unfortunately, even with my fully upgraded, not terrible, pretty good. Kerbal transmission place. What's it called? The tracking center? Is the tracking center the one that deals with the KerbNet? Anyway, I couldn't be doing any talks, so we can't be doing the flight that I want to do. So I think we're just going to bring this mission back home. It has a whole bunch of stuff on it. I mean, we could just send it somewhere now that we're back here. What about? I don't know. Do we want to? Can we set as target? Because we're just about to pass a little area here. Let's add a maneuver. Let's see what we've got. We've got 800 in the tank. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything particularly great because it's going to be very expensive. Look. There's a meet up. Should we do this? I think we shall do that. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll get that even closer on the way round, surely somehow. Burn in 11 days, though. Egads. Okay, no, we'll do it. That's going to burn a lot of my fuel, but I've also got other stages, so I think we'll be fine. Oh, look, I've put some stuff up here from the Kerbal engineer. I don't want it. Get out of here. It just clutters my screen. I've changed my screen resolution since we first set that up. Yeah, it's horrific. Let's just make sure things are working well in the background here. Okay, cool. Just doing technical checks every now and then, mostly making sure that, my microphone's working and I don't have like a broken chat box or stuff like that. That's happened more than once in the past, where I've just been sat here and the chat's ticking away being like, why is he not talking to us? That's something that normally doesn't happen. And yeah, it was literally just the fact that the chat box hadn't loaded. Alright, we're going to turn this around. We're going to point this in the right direction. We're going to make this maneuver, and then we're going to never worry about it again. Well, it's not like never worry about it again, but we're going to forget about it for a little bit if we can. Just trying to put this tiny craft here. I don't even know, if I'm to be honest with you, I don't even know whether comets are things I can get in orbit with, or whether I'm just going to be co-orbiting the area with it. We'll find out. I've never been to a comet. I suppose that's something that we need to do. What else have I not done in this game that I really should do? I mean, I've been pretty much to every planet. I've been to Dres in Sandbox, but I've managed to miss it every time I go past in I want to call it survival. It's not survival. Career mode. There we go. Brilliant. So over here, we're going to get rid of the save my mission. We don't want that. But what we do want is to have this maneuver. Catching a comet. Okay, I'm doing this like totally the 1M, 2M, we'll stay with that. I'm doing this totally the wrong way, right? What I should be doing is waiting for the comet to be coming down and then launching craft from Kerbin to go. But we're here. right? You know, let's take advantage of the situation we find ourselves in. Warping to the next maneuver node. Let's get rid of. If this was a little smaller, maybe transparent. I wonder actually whether what does this button do? I don't want to press it because who knows what it does. Create an alarm. I feel like it's going to make maybe start a stopwatch or something like that. I don't know. When we stop and this one is like done, I will kill this alarm, and then we'll press that button. We'll find out together. We will be on a journey of exploration. Oh, it changes what format the time's in. Okay, that's cool. We've been playing for roughly, let's have a look at this, 90 million, let's call it 91 million seconds. It's about the same distance to the sun in meters. Not in meters, what am I on about? Sorry, in miles, Okay, we start our burn in about 30 odd seconds. We're going to have to change quite a lot about this, and I don't think there's too much to actually be gained from watching this from here. It seems like a no. This is a lander, and that's an orbiter, and then this is also science. Can we get this to MoHo? No, it's never going to land on MoHo, is it? It needs to go to a planet, though. Making decisions. I mean, because we could just be going to Jewel instead. No, we're gonna go with what I've got. I've never been to a comet. I've been to every single one of Jewel's moons. I've crashed into Jewel itself. I think that'll be fine. Wow, it's quite wobbly. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is alright. Let's try and point prograde and just ever so slightly try and tickle that in to a closer orbit here. A closer into... Ooh. Oh, that might be a bit of a problem. If I put that there... we'll just take that. That's close, because it turns out I'm going to have to do a bit of manoeuvring over here. Or do I just want to try and come in and then correct at the time? No, we're totally meeting at the wrong place, so we want to do that up here and correct our descending. No, ooh, it's expensive. But we could probably get these to meet. Yeah. Let's try and do that. Definitely going to be staged. Oh no, we're staging many stages there. Look at that. So somewhere there, did you see this this AN change into a DN? That is a little troublesome. Okay, there we go. So that should now, if we play it right, set us up to be able to meet up all of these points together at once. I'm hoping. What's it's much better now. It's much better. Look how close that is. Do we take that 300 kilometers? I bet we could get it closer whilst we're over there. Okay, I'll take that for now. That's a 1.3 kilometer change. Oh well, we're gonna go see it. Create an alarm. New maneuver, and this is called catching a comet. Okay, we're catching up with a comet anyway. Okay, that is way off into the future. I like this. Bring the asteroid home. Next one to see what it's even talking about. This is obviously something that we've set up a little while ago. Things were going on. And now we've got this itty bitty little asteroid to try and bring home. Okay, we can do that. I believe, look, we've got a maneuver node set up for 55 days, which is probably what this one is all about. Of course, during all of this time, in fact, let's look over in that direction. Oh, I just had a rather cold and refreshing drink, and now my mouth is just like, hey, have you heard of this thing called saliva? And they're like, oh, great. So this, on its way back to Kerbin at some point. It's not in the immediate future, but it's pretty close to the immediate future. Indigo Voyage is on its way back. There it is. There's the MoHo lander. That's the one that we're trying to bring to take to MoHo. Would you believe? With a name like MoHo Lander, who would have thought about it? And here we go. Just make sure that we're not coming into the Kerbin system here. Where is Kerbin? I'm not like caught and actually. No, I'm not. Okay, that's fine. Kerbin's all the way over there. Okay, that's fine. We need to get rid of that alarm. Do not need that right now. Okay, so we're looking in the right direction. Turns out we're slowing down quite a bit. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We were going too fast, then we're going to go too slow, and then we're going to be just right, hopefully. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan. When it's actually going to make its approach, I don't know. We're just going to delete that and close. Who knows whether this is even set up right. We've got 55 seconds. I'm just going to cut my way through this pretty quickly. One of the things... There's a few points of waiting in this game, right? There's the waiting for the maneuver node, go, and then there's of course the waiting underneath the parachute whilst you're coming very, very close to the ground. But still, you're not close enough to just cut the parachute and let it go. You have to just sit there and wait and wait and wait. Okay, so with the 4 kilometers left, I'm noticing that we're not. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yes. So let's focus view on Kerbin. And how close can we get here? Do you reckon we can if we could get like some sort of capture burn with the moon, that would be great. I don't think we're actually going to pass over the moon, unfortunately. No, not close enough anyway. Right, if we keep going though, we've encountered something and it's changing. I went the wrong way. I was going to say I'm going to stop, but instead of pressing X, I pressed Z because, great use of controls here. Hopefully we'll just trickle that back. There you are. Hello. Let's get that nice and close. Have we completely lost it now? I think we have. I think we might have. I am going to have to do this another way. Is this way going to be via the magic of maneuver nodes? I think it is. If we could just get this back in line, just any way at all back in line, and then after there we'll just play with a maneuver node. Going to cycle through all my focuses here. I'm going to reload my page as well. I'm noticing many people watching and not many people talking. This is normally a sign of problems. No, everything seems to be going fine. All right, that's fine. We'll just let it roll. Okay, all right. Well, we've got an encounter over there. Do I need to do anything else than that? We've got 700s. I probably could if I really wanted to. Let's add this maneuver here. Focus on the maneuver node. One of my favorite things about the update here, the ages ago update, is that I get to play with the maneuver nodes like this. See, and now I know that was wrong. Really? Oh, look. Here, this is what we want, and there's going to be just the right little play with here to make this exactly. Oh, that's Minmus. That's not the moon. That's Minmus. So we could scroll it in. Okay, this is a little more expensive than I would like. What I'm wondering is whether I want to do an aero brake or not. I mean, it's brave to try and to attempt it. Look at the angle I'm coming in. What's that doing to my orbit? Just I know that's kind of the extreme. It's not too bad. That's kind of the extreme angle you want. I suppose if I was coming in from the back, you either go from the front or to the back. Let me try that explanation again. So you got the line of Kerbin's orbit, right? And Kerbin is going off over this way. At the moment, I'm coming in from the side and shooting off to the side. So really, not a great deal is changing from the outside world, right? But if I was to come in from the back and then get slingshot around, from the outside world, I'd be actually coming out much, much slower because I would have built up all this speed whilst Kerbin's also moving forward, so it brings me even faster. And then on the way back, I'll be leaving faster than my speed would actually say. So in the net force would be that I'd slow down. And the other way, if you were going forwards to back, that's how gravity assists work. You know what? I think I'm just going to go with that one. And hope, add maneuver, that I can slow down somewhere here. Wait, maneuver 1, maneuver 2. That is... Tell me. Oh, that's alright. That's only 143. Look at that. Great. Okay, that's really, low. And we can probably do some funky stuff with the moon afterwards to slow ourselves down even more. Okay, well, we'll just... proceed to do this maneuver and then go get back to MoHo, because this was totally the like hello, how are you guys doing mission. Put this guy back. Jump through all the day. Focus back onto the ship that we're actually supposed to be looking at whilst that is going down. We are, of course, bringing one of the tiny asteroids. This was supposed to be part of my space cassette. Wait, Kerbin over there. Hello. Oh, you can see home, but it's going to be like 24... it's going to be 24. No, it's going to be like a year. Look, there it is over there. So that is that. Okay. Similar views there. Similar views. It's great to see it. This is the problem that I had, right? I was coming back from interplanetary space, trying to bring an asteroid with me, and we missed Kerbin by the smallest of margins, which meant to be able to actually correct and come back. Like, if I'd done it right then and there, it would have cost me more fuel than I had. This, two orbits is the only way I've been able to get it, get these guys home without... Well, just get them home, really. Let's be honest. If I tried any other way of doing this, we would have just screamed through without the fuel to be able to stop, which is not ideal. 16, 15, 14, 13. I mean, I'm even tempted to start just a little bit early, but you know, that is how we go wrong. It's those types of uncertainties that just build up during your space flight. 3, 2, and bringing up the throttle here. You can notice that this will continue to count down, so I had to bring it up just a little bit sooner. But that feels good, right? Let's have a look and see at Kerbin what we've got. Let's maneuver 2, if you will. Oh, I mean, that's cool. What do you guys reckon? I like that. I like that a lot. Like a lot. Okay, maneuver. Bring them... No. Capture at home. Richard Jackson, hello. Long-time lurker. You've maybe make a channel just to chat. Well, welcome. But also, please turn off all the vessels except the target. Too many circles. How do you turn off all the vessels apart from the target? I mean, I was fairly sure I had. What is it? Capture... Roid. Come home. Okay, add that alarm. And back to the craft we're supposed to be looking at. Is what this? This? Is this what you're There's nothing to worry about. Switch back. The majority of the time I am just looking at the active vessel. Is there a way of turning them all off? And here we go. This is the beast. This is the one that we're trying to bring back to Minmus. We gave this a small refuel in the orbit of Kerbin. And we've sent Hilwin, an enemy, and Fothert, the B team, if you will. I've also noticed that we are not in correct orientation. Are we out of electric charge? We're not. But look, none of my solar panels. Like this is how you kill robots. There's no robots on board, thankfully. But if this was one of those missions, we'd be in big trouble right now. We would have completely messed up. We would have killed it and had to wait for the orbital precession. Right click on the drop down in the map, and if all are off, it's just target vessel. How about in the map up here? You say right click. Oh, okay. Well, that kind of does and doesn't. I see what you're saying. Yeah. 2, 3. Just the debris. Okay, alright. So if we turn everything... I don't have anything. The Kerbals. There we go. So that will do it for you. Okay. That's interesting. I didn't know right-click did that. I did not know right-click did that. Let's turn my debris back off. That's not needed. Out of all things, that's not needed. How have I got 28 of these being tracked? Ah, these guys. Actually, I did mean to go in and get rid of them. That was probably the one bit of debris that I'm happy to get rid of. It's all a tiny bits that my engineer just threw to the wilds. All right, anyway, correction burn. Here we come. We're on our way, plunging deeper and deeper and deeper. Get rid of that. Pull this out. Maybe press F2. towards MoHo over there. Look at that. We need to... You saw how that was going off at a different angle. Man, we can't have things at different angles here. I pressed the F2. We got to try and get these things down to the same angle. And I believe that's what exactly this maneuver is set up for. I sure do hope I was great at... what? I know what's going. It's totally on the other side, isn't it? It's on anti-normal. It's like, why is this blue circle going around? This blue, triangle, arrow. It's called an arrow, going around in circles there. Of course, it was all the way over on the other side of the nav ball. Yeah, like as far away from the nav ball as we could possibly get. I didn't know. I was expecting a little bit of other directions with that. Really can't wait for the day that I can click this button right here. The invisible one that doesn't exist. This one will be able to get my pilots pointing towards the maneuver node that has been set up. That'd be very nice. Very nice. Anyway, we got 1 minute 14 seconds. Let's cruise through there. No. All right, it's turned it off because I've got a correction burn to do. Exactly 1 minute away. Thank you very much. Delete and close. It closed the other. Wait. You guys saw that, right? I've got to say, as time's gone on, Kerbal has become a bigger and bigger mess. Like, things are just going wrong. Capture. I can type. MoHo. Okay, this should be the next one up. Oh, it's because I went next one. I needed to hit the next. Okay, I understand what happened there, but that first one was still wrong. 19, 18. I mean, how this is an 8-minute burn. How much extra time do you think I'm going to need to allow for the fact that my mass is changing as we're burning? I think I'm going to start at 5, 6, 5. Go. And we'll get to watch over this whole 8 minutes, 4 minutes. 3 minutes? Sorry, no, 2 minutes. Burn. How much that's going to drift. In fact, it is drifting already. Like, it is drifting immensely already. Does look like the fact that ×2 is much worse. What is wrong with my machine at the moment? There are big problems, and I don't like it. I feel like as soon as Kerbal 2 drops, I'm going to buy that game and suddenly realise that actually I need to upgrade all my computer parts. Which will be fun. Will be a fun little time to be had. Excuse me. Alright, so 4 minutes burning. Let's talk about the weirdness that is staring at the sun. Disclaimer, don't stare at the sun. Like that's a bad thing to do. But you know, when you've got a telescope that's been built for it, like perhaps the SoHo it's called MIDI, the instrument on the SoHo orbiters. Do you guys know about the SoHo orbiters? We'll talk about that in a second. But if you're studying sunspots, as I have been for the past couple of weeks, you've got this weird situation where you can only really get an XY from the photo, right? You put a square around there, and you've got the projection of what's in front of you, and you can go, oh, well, it's so far along here, and so far up and down. But of course, like, this distance here is a bit weird when you think about a ball, because like moving my mouse from here to here, because of the way the sun curves round the back, it like that tiny distance is actually moving like 10,000 kilometers, something like that. Let's just pick a number randomly out of the air. Because, like, you know, this bit of the nav ball here has many degrees on it, as opposed to this bit of the nav ball, which is like, I don't know, 15 degrees. It's the same with the sun, right? It's just a couple of degrees here, but loads of them around the side, because you've got the whole side of the sun on that side. So yeah, when you get given some astronomical data from SoHo or any of the satellites up there, which you are free to do, by the way, you, the normal person who doesn't do actual real science, you can just go and download these photos, right? It's exactly the same details. I mean, if you literally just type in just Soho image download, it will take you to the right place. I'm just going to double check that. Let's do it together. Soho image download, and I'm fairly sure right at the top we should have. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of people trying to sell me stuff, but there we go. Soho image is great. That's good. And if you get more specific, it'd be like Soho MDI. I should probably share my thing for this. Share my screen. You actually get to the astronomical data as well in the background. It gets a little crazy. Anyway, so that XYZ, trying to convert that to longitude and latitude can be a bit of a mission. That's what I've been doing this week. There's this whole like towering equation. I just thought I wanted to point out how weird it was, like dealing with the edges of spheres. Excuse me. It's the same reason that a planetary nebula. I've shown you guys a picture of a planetary nebula before. That's on my image. No, that's the moon. That's not what we're looking for. Do I not have a picture of a planetary nebula? Planetary nebula. That one. Share this, copy that, go new, browser option. No, alright, maybe not, that's not, what am I saying here? OBS is like, oh yeah, I've got that image for you. It's not got that image for me. Okay, here we go. That took far too long to set up, and I apologise for that. But it's like when dealing with a planetary nebula. You can see the stuff around the edge. Where's my red square? Oh, hello. So many things laid on top of each other. It's actually hard to grab anything. So all the way around these edges here, you can see they come off as quite a bit thicker than the stuff in the middle. And that's literally just because you are looking through more stuff, right? Here in the middle, you're just looking through like a bubble, right? That single film layer of material. And it's just like the insides of a star, nothing serious. Oh, it's the outside of the star. Like the stars in the middle of dying, and where it's pulsing in and out because the fusion will turn off, and then everything gets cold and it falls down. But because everything fell down, it all crushes against each other, and the fusion turns back on. Most red giants are pulsating quite wildly because of that, and that will throw a lot of the material off into space. But of course, we just see these flat images. We only ever see these flat images, and you've got to try and like bear in mind all these weird artifacts that will happen from being compressed from an actual 3D sphere down to just like this circle. It's interesting. Which of course I spent most of last year learning the mathematics for. How to do all that, and like vectors through a trigonometric space and stuff like that. It's fun-ish. it's very much the same sort of maths that you need for like rendering game engines and stuff like that. My first year maths tutor was big in the motion capture game. She was doing a lot of what's called dot products and stuff like that. I'm not going to go into it, but it was the maths that we had to learn when trying to figure out what's going on over there when you stood all the way over here, right? And of course, if you change over there to a bunch of reflective balls, and when I'm all the way over here to mean the camera's all the way around, suddenly you got yourself like a piece of technology that is ready to completely upend the motion picture world, right? And turns out she was one of the first 4 people to be involved in that. So why can't I pitch? Oh, there we go. I thought it was being weird. I must have held down the button as I clicked in and out, and it just stopped registering it or something like that. I'm going to say. I don't know the exact. 2, 1. How far? I mean, does this look pretty good? Do we just want to keep it here? That's pretty good. It's not great though, is it? Let's turn that off and see what. No, let's turn that off and see what we've got. So we do have an approach. That's good. Let's have a look and see what it looks like. Oh my gosh. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go over the top. I can live with that. Can you live with that? We got 700 delts left. 7,000, sorry. 700 would not be enough. Looks like 3 of those are going to be used coming back. I think we can get closer. I believe we save a lot of fuel by getting closer. What happens if I just point in the direction I pointed in? Let's find out. Okay, the number's going down. That's good. We'll take a number going down. I think that's the right direction. Just bring it into line as we are just doing the inclination. I think we can do very well. Now the real question is: going faster gonna bring me closer, or is going slower gonna bring me closer? Oh, I'm coming in at a weird angle. Look at that. But we'll find out. Let's throw down a maneuver nude. I did, of course, look into how Kerbal processes all of the vector maths and stuff like that. I was like, oh yeah, no worries. I should be able to. Oh yeah, we're going a little bit faster. I was like, yeah, I should be able to understand all of this. It's exactly the type of mathematics I've been working on. And yeah, kind of. But oh my gosh, Kerbal is a weirdly disjointed mess of. So it puts an XYZ centered on your planet, right? A Y going through the poles, and then the X and Z are just kind of put where they need to be when your craft first comes in. Apart from that's where all the positions are stored, but the speeds are all relative to the spacecraft, which is weird. Hit my microphone. I got over gesticulity there. So we want to just go a little bit faster, is what I got from that. Let's destroy this and go a little bit. Oh, we're already pointed in the right direction. Look how fast we're going. 1,300 kilometers. No. 13 kilometers per second. I mean, 1,300 kilometers would be a thing. I don't think we'd be coming back at that point. That's quite the equatorial capture as well. That's very low. 15-minute burn, 7 to 20-minute burn. Oh no. I mean, we will be time warping our way through that, but oh man, really, that is quite the burn. Quite the burn. I'm glad that is one of the things that they've said that they're going to try and work on with KSP2. Because like there's all sorts of super high efficiency engines out there, right? The ion drives and solar sails and stuff like that. Solar sails never been able to get implemented in Kerbal for this very reason. When you put your solar sail out and then you want to go look at your space station somewhere else whilst the solar sail does its job, Kerbal doesn't know how to do that. It can't change the velocity of a craft when you're not looking at it, which is very unfortunate. Very, very fortunate. Looks like a retrograde capture. Maybe. To be fair, shouldn't really matter so much. Do we want to swap to the other side? Yeah, it shouldn't matter. We're just coming in for a landing, a takeoff, and a leave. Do we gain any fuel? Yeah, we kind of do on the takeoff, right? How fast does MoHo spin? Let's cancel that. 3.26. 3.26. No, don't need to do all this. Get back to the craft, thank you. Ooh, tiny pole. Because we could just bump our way through, if I remember correctly, right? And then from here, this guy. Yeah, not even need that. Little sensitive, little. Ooh, 0.9. Let's bring this down to like 1. Is that right? Which way does MoHo spin? I don't actually know. I assume it's the same as everywhere else. Like everywhere does one of these, right? So you come in this way round. Everything should have the same angular direction, right? Everything's kind of spinning in the same way. I don't think there's anything in the Kerbal system that breaks that rule, unless you're loading Principia up. Okay, so we could just rock through this. Don't like that I'll be capturing on the night side, but honestly, I'm going to be coming in for such a long burn. Something like that. And it's actually sunrise. It's actually sunrise. Bring this in. This should be the same. This should still be 3,200 or whatever it was. And then it's actually the takeoff and the landing that are just a little bit more efficient like this. Okay, that's good. No, we'll take that. Gives us range. Gives us range. I hate MoFo. Finally got boost on another planet and managed to get there to come home. And they're going to run out of fuel Kerbal capture. Yeah. It's so much. Like MoHo, I would argue, is as long as you're not talking about Eve's atmosphere, the final boss of the game, right? Like MoHo is the mission. We've managed to get something landed here before. They didn't come back home. We managed to get a flyby happening. Who was supposed to land? They're on their way back home. Okay, we got to this point in the mission, and I was like, it's not going to work. There's just not enough fuel. So we ended up shooting past and saying, well, at least these guys get to go home, right? Like that's the important thing there, is at least these guys get to go home. I think this is it. I think this is it. Oh, the Weelu to Elu. Oh, I do kind of want to send that off. It's going to be another ridiculous burn. MoHo Capture. Let's add that and see where we're at. Okay, cool. Well, this is fine. This is fine. We can put down on MoHo and then find out what's going on. Wait, we're going to be done with it. Oh, that's fine. I was going to be like, we're going to be done with this whole stage, but actually we're still going to have the middle stage. That's fine. These are going to just be abandoned in MoHo orbit, right? Yeah. Okay, that's not a problem. The little white line here tells me where my staging happens. It's okay. It could be better. Could be worse. Alright, look towards the planet. I'm worried. In fact, I'm worried. Let's quick save. Whenever a worry happens... Oh, hello. Whenever a worry happens, we hit quick save. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Hit that button! We're just gonna fall. Hey, Sparks. How you doing, my buddy? How you doing? We're tumbling. Well, I mean, we're not tumbling, but we are plummeting in a very real and literal sense. Plummeting towards MoHo right now. At some point, I don't even know whether my capture burn is going to happen, because like it's a 20-minute burn. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about during all of that, though. But it's a 20-minute burn. We're going to talk about spacecraft that nearly crashed into each other like this week. So, like, am I going to end up ploughing into the surface of MoHo if I don't correct for the fact that I'm slowing my periapsis down? Is that a thing that I'm about to encounter? It's a problem. It's a thing that my brain is telling me that I should be aware of. I'm also wondering whether I can use that to get... What do you mean cancelled? It's not cancel time. Where's MoHo? We can't be 20 minutes. Oh, there we go. There's MoHo, and it should be... Is that it? No, that's Kerbal. Maybe right. Oh! Hey, you got big. My, you've grown since I last saw you. And turn around. Oh, all right. Is everybody? So everybody is worried as I am. I am worried. I'm wondering if we could use the fact that I'm going to be bringing my periapsis maybe just a little bit underground for. Like, as a way to drop these stages, and then as I'm doing the final burn, just kind of like burn upwards as well, you know? Just burn ragely out to bring my orbit just above the thing. That's kind of what I want. That's kind of what I want. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Should say I only joined halfway through the stream on a school day. Oh, are you at school right now? Oh my gosh, where are we at? Start. We need to start. Okay, something like this. All right, I think we're good. We're just gonna be now slowing down. It's been a while since I've slowed down so far away from the surface of the planet. I'm supposed to be actually... How is my periapsis going up there? Wait, let's just push that button and we'll just let it go down for a little bit, and then we'll go up for a little bit. I mean, we wanna try and level out. So I don't know what the tallest mountain on MoHo is. We're gonna KSP tallest mountain on MoHo. Type. Okay, MoHo doesn't really say anywhere here. That's a big load there. That's a big load to topography. Highest point in this northern hemisphere is 6.8 kilometers. Okay, we can do 6.8 kilometers. That's easy enough. I mean, to be fair, Spark, I only start my stream... Oh, no, I want this one. We're at least going to do double the speed, right? I only start my stream after, like, an hour after I get out of class, something like that. Though my class runs till 5 in the evening, so, I mean, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Tuesdays, one of my most trying days. I have to spend full 6 hours in university doing stuff. But actually, Tuesdays are generally my fun day. We're doing condensed matter, which today was just a walk through the periodic table. It's good fun, but the whole takeaway message was, hey, the periodic table's all just about the outside shell of electrons. Because it turns out, other than, you know, dictating how many electrons there are, the middle stuff of an atom doesn't do anything during chemistry. You know, like during like mixing materials together, making molecules, getting stuff like that working. Yeah, nothing cares about the protons, right? It's all about what electrons can be shared around the outside. And so the periodic table is really a walk through how the electrons are arranged. Yeah, you're only 30. That's fine, man. We can talk about electrons. You know, electrons pretty much make up everything around you. You know, like when you put your hand on a desk, there's nothing touching each other there. It's just electrons pushing against electrons, right? Because they got like the same, like two magnets, right? It's a very similar force. You use the same sort of mathematics. Do you call the last electron layer the Valentian layer? I call it the valence layer. It's the valence shell. But yeah, it sounds like it's coming from the same term. It sounds like it's coming from the same term. Yeah, but so obviously we're talking not just about the shells, but the orbitals within the shells and stuff like that. But yeah, that was good fun. Mostly we were talking today about semiconductors, not how we make them, not how they work, just which materials go together to make semiconductors. Ah, you call it that way as a meme. All right, I got you, Valencia. Yeah, that makes very much sense. Why does your finger hurt when I shove your finger, Mach 1, into a desk? Again, it's because your nerves have registered the push of electrons and they're sending other electrons to tell your brain about it, which is just electrons talking to themselves. It's one of the weird things. So, like, everyone looks out and they see all this dark matter, right? For starters, did you know that it's not just a little bit? There is 6 times more dark matter than regular matter. You know, it's not like it's just a little bit of maths gone wrong. There's very much something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we look around the world, or look around the world of matter that we inhabit, like the 5% of the universe that we can actually see, touch, speak, taste. How is taste an electron thing? I'll get back to you about that one. I think it must still be the electrons of the flavor molecules interacting with the nerve. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a biologist. I do know some people who I could ask though. Yeah, so we look around and our world is all about, our universe is all about electromagnetic radiation, right? Okay, so we see in photons, which are the way that electromagnetic radiation, the light, shines, right? And we feel electrons, which are the particles that interact with the photons, right? It's quite a closed system. But we know there are other forces out there: the weak nuclear force, the strong nuclear force, gravity. Though everything touches gravity, this doesn't actually come to that. How about some forces that we haven't discovered, that we can't feel? I'm almost certain there's got to be a few of them out there. And maybe dark matter is the light and the matter of those forces in the same way that we are the EM spectrum. So, like, I could definitely see, or rather I wouldn't see, but I could imagine there's a whole different type of light out there that we don't interact with at all, but the dark matter does. Or, like, who says there has to be one type of dark matter, you know? Like, why are there not, like, 5 different types of light? There's 5 different matter beings, such as ourselves, right, sat in all these different, almost parallel universes, but they're the same universe, they just can't talk to each other, right? Yeah, that's my current crackpot theory on how dark matter is a thing. Maybe it's just this other set of forces, right? I love how your streams are Kerbal Go Mach 1 and It's Funny Planet, and then we have 20 to 30 year old talking about how atoms do funny. I love that you think I'm only 20 to 30, mate. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Other than the person who knows exactly how old I am, shh, Forrest, don't tell anyone. I would love to hear some guesses. I would love to hear some guesses, both in the chat and the comments of the video. But how old do you think I am? Yeah, 20 to 40 is in the right range. Okay, we are... Do I want to start looking up yet? Is that 8 kilometers that we were talking about? Oh, wait, we should definitely... Hello, MoHo! How are you doing? How are you doing? We are low and speeding over the surface. In fact, let's slow ourselves down. Because even at regular pace, woo-wee, we are still going fast. How are we gonna capture this? Whoa. Whoa. But yeah, I mean, one of the things that I want to do when I finished my higher education is I want to spend a significant fraction of my time, not all my time, but I want to spend a lot of my time being a science communicator. I want to be the first person not the first person. I don't know what I was reading there. I want to be a proper science computer. I want to be able to talk on YouTube about all the things that interest and excite me, because you know what, I'm quite excited about the state of science that we get to do, right? Probing for clues. All right, cool. Did you watch Red Dwarf when it first came out, or were you a nipper? I was a nipper, but I did watch it. So yeah, if that helps. I was not an adult, but I wasn't really a child either. English quantum fracture incoming. Yeah, totally. Like man. Yeah, I just, especially when it comes to, like, I would like to have some time just stood outside with my telescope taking some videos. If I could do this via a live stream, that would be even better, right? And just have the camera set up to a telescope, point it at cool things, talk absolute rubbish about that cool thing for a little time. Not rubbish, but you know, all the different things that I know about that particular object. Just sit and chat about it for a bit, because you know what? It's really cool. If I know about it, it's because it's cool. And I want to share that with the rest of the internet. I want to share that with people that don't have the time to put the research in that I've got, right? It's not like we have someone's grandpapa playing Grease Spaceship Game and he says he's in uni. Yeah, almost like that, Spark. He was in senior school, 3rd year. There we go. Red Dwarf release. Is that even a thing? There we go. Are we there yet? We're not there yet. So 92. No, I wasn't quite in secondary school then. I wasn't quite. So yeah, I was in secondary school by the time it finished. Oh, we're ready for a bit. Bye bye MoHo. No, we're staying. I insist. Look, there's Kerbal. That's where we came from. It's where we came from. Okay, are we ready to shed some fuel? Shed some mass. 24 seconds to go. Your desktop in the Discord. Oh man, my desktop is an absolute mess. Let's click over. Oh, no thoughts, just empty head just. And then you go and draw a train, which relies on thermodynamic principles. That's crazy. Kotchowska's got to go. All right, it was good chilling. I'll see you in a little bit, hopefully. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engines die? Oh, of course, they're feeding it from the outside. I was expecting the engines to die. Okay, there we go. So there should be no fuel left in those, and we're slowing down. That's how fast we're slowing down. If my engines were off, we would have just drifted off together, and now I'm trying to slow down. Ooh, okay. Let's kill that. Why can't I turn? Okay, we are turning. We are slowly but surely turning. If I can point my nose down, I'm going to start bringing my periapsis back up from the grave. Hopefully. It's going to take a while to get there by the looks of it. But I'm worried about crashing into the surface, so let's radial in this. Let's look at my orbital info. Okay, here we go. My periapsis is indeed going up, going down. Radial in. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. Oh man, this is going to take forever to build back up where it needs to go. But hopefully we can just, like, turn back. Okay, this is good. We're going to have Chernobyl in space 6 or 8 times. Nah, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. This is a horrific way to try and do this. What I should have done is wait until I was up to apoapsis, right? That would have saved me some fuel. It's not a great deal. It probably would have saved me maybe 100 delts. We'll take 8.1 though. We'll take 8. That looks very low. Do you guys think that looks very low? Should we try again up here? Add maneuver. Just a little. Let's send it to 10, right? In fact, we don't need that. Let's just go up there. Wait, what's going on over here? 4 days, okay. An hour away. Just looking at MoHo. Orbit, orbit, orbit. Slow down. Get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. MoHo is that way. I know which way it's looking. I know. We are indeed in MoHo orbit right now. Oh, hello there, Quoog. It's been some time. Am I saying Quoog right? Quog? Is it an ooh? Is it an ah? MoHo is indeed big on the screen. Big on the screen. This is probably the closest I've been. Oh, let's quick save it. The closest I've been to an actual. Oh man, I reloaded my chat, not the thing. Saying it right for the first time. What? Quoog? Is Quoog the right one? Alright, as I was saying, I'm going to save this. Yes. Okay. That's good. Oh man! My tea is hot. I took a sip and now I've got slightly burnt lips. I did the thing and I did it right. Crazy, right? I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to get people's names right here. Spook my food. Let's. I don't know how much higher up. Oh no, wrong way. That's a big problem there. That's a big problem. Back at art school again. Yes, all about it. Big fan of any form of. I'm going to say higher education, but I don't necessarily mean academia there. I just anything vocational, or even going to learn some pottery, I think is a amazing thing. For the return burn, it's way too low. I had a rescue mission, I used ion drive, 10k orbit, started exit burn, plowed into the planet's raid orbit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not 100% that we're going to be good here, but yeah. Hopefully we will have all of this fuel for return though. I mean, do I now want to detach the lander and do everything with the lander? It's only really rated for 100k orbit. I suppose we... yeah, I don't know. It's a hard decision to make. Okay, we're going to go around to Periapsis. We're going to circularize at about 10k. It doesn't need to be exactly, but it's going to be about 10k. Let's burn up a little bit. Yeah, something like that. And we're going to then do the landing. You have life drawing class, and yesterday the life model didn't show up, so you had a death model instead. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You artists and the weird things that you draw. But I mean, to be fair, like you just need anything that is not a building, right? You know, I know the whole idea. Ooh, look at this. Look at it. Where are we gonna land? Look at the roughness. Anyone got any plans? Good ideas? Great ideas. I would love some great ideas. MoHo looks bad. I don't know about MoHo looking bad. It definitely is a bit aggressive looking. It's a bit aggressive looking. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, nothing wrong with liking drawing buildings, but you know, the whole point of life class is to like draw the organics, right? The blobby things. Also, I am given to believe. But there's also nothing wrong with like, what's the word I'm looking at? Specialising. Bob Ross, terrible at faces, great at landscapes, right? He knew where his market was and he stuck to it. Becoming a comic book artist, so it's pretty important, yeah. It's not, especially with comic books, it's not so much learning the rules, but learning how you can break the rules as well, right? Because comics one of those real expression. I mean, unless you're going for super realism, if that's the thing that you're like, that is my selling point, then yeah, fair enough. But comics are like one of the places where you can. Do I want to say take some liberties, you know? Wait, first we need to make sure this is pointed up towards the normal, so that when it is indeed in sunlight, it can grab whatever solar power it can from the universe around it. So another 3 in the Discord earlier was posting how we should actually be worshipping the sun like an eldritch god. It listed a whole bunch of reasons, and like honestly, late to the game, brother. Like I have been saying for time now that the only thing really worth like revering as the humans on this planet is either the sun or the power of fusion that powers the sun, right? You know, that is the bringer of all energy, life force, and sustenance. You know, like without the sun, would we have photosynthesis? No. Orbit's what I want there. Thanks very much. Okay, let's make another quick save. I think we're good. You second that notion. Yeah, so you should. We're going to decouple. I want to have a look at something. We've got a problem. When did I last quick save? I think it was literally seconds ago. Okay, so the problem is that I did not consider that my robot would not have a connection to Kerbal. Now, it might just be a line of sight issue. I didn't think about that at the time. No, we're on the dark side of MoHo. The solar system is behind us. Okay, where's Kerbal? Oh, we can't see it. Maybe it is a line of sight issue. But then again, I don't think I gave it enough open shield. There we go. That's what we needed to do. Let me save that instead. So now that when we disconnect here, decouple, and then we open the shield, we should be able to just turn this bad boy around. Or bad girl, I don't suppose it really matters. Set that as target. Hello, how are you doing? I'm going to go for a practice dock. This is where we find out I don't have any RCS, right? Oh, that would be so bad. Could you imagine? That is totally the type of thing I would do. Oh, okay, we're fine. Ooh, I don't know if we are fine. This is really slow. Okay, so yeah, I see a problem here, but it's not one that's going to be impossible to deal with. Okay. I want to make sure I can come back, you know? Lots of excess fuel. Yes. I mean, you say that. I don't know if we have got a lot of excess fuel. We need to land. We need to collect all the science. We need to come back. And then we need to dock. And then we need to go home. So we'll see. We shall see indeed. Okay, normally this this shroud here wouldn't even be visible. It's not real, if you will. It's not real. I mean, technically none of this is real. It's all just digital, right? But I think you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, that worked. And this is how we will be returning. This is how we will be returning. Why are we losing and gaining Delta V here? What is that? Ugh, not about it. Not about it. That's the decoupler. I didn't want the decoupler. I need this here. All right. Where's the undock option? We've made it, Captain, but we just can't leave. There we go, undock. Just got to get the right one. Just got to get the right one. Okay, point it that way. Point it this way. I don't know, orbit or surface. I don't know. We are going to make our way to the bright side. Do we just aim for a... Where do we want to land? I feel like... what's different biomes? That's the question that I should have answered here, and I have not made any way of making a map. Oh, this is sad times. Wait. I didn't even think about it. All the way over here, and we've not once... this, and celestial body. MoHo? MoHo. Seriously. Okay, alright, we've got some. How about biome? This is biome. Alright. There's the sunrise that I'm looking for. This is highlands, minor craters, midlands. Highlands, midlands. Can we... What's this? Yeah, no idea what that is. Very, very broken terrain. I don't think we're going to do any better. Central lowlands, minor craters. Maybe this is actually where I want to land. I'm not sure whether we'll be able to make this distance, but you know what? I think it's worth it. Can we waypoint selector put this here, right? Bop. And then go I don't know, four biome point. No, I don't know. We'll come up with that one. But now that should be legitimately on my map. Yeah, there it is. All right, great. All right, cool. Activate navigation. Not the best place to be trying to make my landing burn from, but I think that'll do. We'll bring it in like that, and then we'll make a sharp stop over the top of this. I kind of want to be here. You see this little point on the far edge of the crater. If I could do that, that would be ideal. Actually, I think that would be amazing. That's what we're going to try and do. I'm a little bit worried that I'm just. Every time I say that, I'm just going to quick save. Whenever I'm like, I'm just a little bit worried, just to hit the quick save. Okay, 10 minutes. Here we go. Future. Here comes the future. For the RCS to deal with. Anyway, time to leave for school. Well, have some good times at school. I mean, what time is it for you? What time is it for you right now? It's got to be like 6, 7, 9, somewhere around that. Okay, looking good. We got a 48 second wait. I'm not one for 48 seconds waits. Even though we've just done like a 5-minute burn and a 10-minute burn. That was a 20-minute burn where we were just waxing lyrical about the state of science. Oh, whoa! Nearly forgot about the spacecraft I just left. Okay, let's just take that, shall we? Looks pretty good. Is this south or north over this way? Yeah, it's a little bit south. I'm gonna burn this just a little bit south, you know? I think that's good. That's good. Hey, welcome back, Kofska, Chofska, never know. Okay, looking good so far. I kind of would like to move that over here, but I think we're fine. We're on orbit. I want surface. At this point, we no longer reference the orbital plane. We reference the ground that we are about to try and set foot on. Oh, we're a diamond, not a square. Look at that. Who knew? All this time, this craft held a secret. Before we land, we should do some science, right? You guys think we should do some science? Extend that boom. Run the magnetometer report. I'm also going to log pressure. Thank you. We'll take both of those. And this one, log that gravitational data. Thank you. We'll get some mystery goo observed. All right, great. We're also going to log this. I'm very tempted, actually, to... Why can't we do the seismic scan whilst we're up in the air? Conduct that materials. But I'm kind of tempted to transmit all of these home and then pick them up for processing in the orbital lab. But I think we're just going to wait until we get a lab in orbit here. Are we going to bring a lab here at some point in the future? I think we might. I also think I might have forgotten to put sugar in my tea. Yeah, that's a bit bitter. That's a bit bitter. I obviously didn't forget entirely. Else I'd be like... yes, the lab is good. Yeah, we should do that. Proceeds to save. You know what? It's better than how it used to be when I forgot to save all the time. There's Kerbal. Look, there's home. There's home. Hi, how you doing? we've got direct line of sight. Didn't bring any antenna. For some reason, we as a space agency were like, no, the people at home don't need to know anything about us. No, the 3 astronauts that we've sent are like of stern stuff. They don't need to talk to anybody other than themselves. Let's get rid of that. Is that the one up ahead where we're flying to? I think it is. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I'm a little bit worried, and I'm not going to hit save at this time because we are plummeting. It's not a great time to save. I'm a little bit worried that we are going to, be going far too fast, but overshoot. I was worried about overshooting. Let's start slowing down. I kind of want to spot this. Maybe we are already good. Let's burn about this angle. No, too much. That's getting ahead of me. Somewhere like this. Somewhere like this. So if they all die, no Kerbals will know, as well as the KSC themselves. That's it. We have ultimate faith in our astronauts, Kerbonauts. We don't need to know whether they make it or not. Okay, so I feel like we're now... That's the minor craters. That's the certain crater thingy. This must be the Midlands. Yeah, okay. I feel good about trying to actually stop now. Let's put some... No, not brakes. Landing legs down. What do you reckon? There? That would be ideal over there, to be honest. Let's let ourselves drift a little bit, because I always end up falling a little short because I'm looking ahead, not realizing that when I stop, I'm going to be stopping underneath me, you know? I'm sure I had some landing gear on here. Where are my landing gear? I'm almost certain I put landing gear on this craft. I'm almost certain that we're gonna hit the floor a little bit too hard, maybe. Look, it's a thing. There's some more things. What are all the things? That's a dodgy colour thing, whatever that is. Is that a lava rift? I think it's a lava rift. Okay, we're coming in pretty well, actually. We're coming in pretty well. Maybe could have transferred some of this fuel back over to my return craft. Okay, this is where it all gets a little bit spooky. 200 meters at about 10 meters per second. Let's not try and slow down too fast. So I like to I say this every time. I'm going to say it again. I like to touch down at about 3 meters per second. Let's retract that boom. It's not the easiest thing to be able to just hit like that, though. I say as I go ahead and just hit 3 meters per second like that, you know. I'll take it. Don't fall over. Well, all right, I suppose. Where is the SAS on this craft? What's going on here? Why can it not? I think we'll take that. I think we'll just take that. Do you guys like that? We'll take that. Oh, yes. All right, let's F2. Let's get a glorious screenshot of this. Hey, Quentin Gill, how are you doing? Another Tuesday, another Twitchy stream. Surrounding tanks, a landing design feature. You know it. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, but we've had worse. Oh look, there's Kerbin. We've had worse. Let's get another one of those. All right, cool. I guess now we should probably save it. I think that's going. And then where's my scientist? Fofa. Here we go. You ready? Are you ready? Bop. Like time accelerated, are we? And jump. Okay, so it's not. Oh man, really? I can knock myself over just by jumping. Okay, we need to plant the flag. Plant the flag. We'll be like topsy-turvy, but a good one. Good up, good one. This is... I mean, this is just MoHo Alpha, right? I mean, what else are we going to call it? Good work. All right, we need to collect some science here. We need to gather all this up, reset all of the science experiments, and collect that science again. So collect, restore. When it's restored, we conduct. It gives us a new science from the MoHo's Midlands, okay, and we collect and restore. Because we're probably going to end up flying this round to a couple of places, right? Do you guys feel that? I'm feeling that. We need to... Okay, jump. Boop. Okay. We need to take the data. We need to log the data. And we need to take the data. Okay, wonderful. Yeah. Take the data, log the data, take the data. Thank you very much. Magnetometer, download, extend. All items stored, extend boom. I wonder if we can use that for anything. I'll try and stand Fofa on it in a second. Turns out I'm not allowed to take the science information from here. I've got to be inside. No, okay. No, you've got your magnetometer data. Okay, fair enough. We'll just accept that. This is not where I want it to be. Oh, it's the flag. Talking of flags, who was it I was watching yesterday, the day before? Where they were using flags to make very custom vehicles. It was great. I wish I could remember who it was now. But I'll show you in a second. Yeah, Vals. Yeah, I can't pronounce that name, but yeah. Collect the data, restore. It was very, very smart. Very smart. I hadn't seen that done before. I obviously I'd seen signs used as texturing, but at no point had I seen... Oh, I didn't do the EVA report in flight, but in no point had I seen anybody using it as like the entire vessel. EVA report, there it is. I knew it was around somewhere, and I actually meant the crew report when I was... Oh, I didn't, you know. Let's board. Dump the ones that we can't store. I don't know which ones can't be stored, but alright. We're going to... Crew report. Thank you. It's a shame we can't then put this in with the other sciences. I need to then get my dude out and be like, alright, take Take data. It was there. I saw it. Take data. And then store data, which doesn't look like he did it, but it really did take him out of the 2 different places that they keep the data and then put them all back in the spare one, if you see what I'm saying. Okay, so that's pretty good. Can we retract that again? Okay, we can retract that again. That's cool. That's cool. Need to do this at some point. Doing this one right now. We planted the flag. Return home. We're not returning home yet. We got stuff to do. Okay, so I guess we'll save it. And the next job is to actually go back here. Is to actually go back there. Okay, that's not the greatest way of doing it. West. This way. There it is. Been a while since I've just, like, flown by the seat of my pants like this. Is that what it's called? And sideways. I mean, I'm traveling pretty fast for not having any noticeable bump on the map there. Okay, let's go further north. We're gonna go hit this crater first, I think. Like that. That looks good. If this isn't the right place, then I'm done for. Yeah, he does make some very nice ships. It is true. I can't remember what it was that first put me onto him recently. Oh, it was the super tiny SSTO, but more importantly, it was the closed air. We're gonna crash. This is your favourite song? You know what? That's one of the things I'm a little bit, what's going to happen with KSP2? Like, what's the music of KSP2 going to be? I find it very doubtful that they're going to use McLeod's stuff again, right, in Computex. Oh, am I over the... Am I actually where I need to be? Hang about. Let's come... Kerbal. What? Why is this scrolling down all the time? What is going on here? We've got problems, and I don't know what they are. You get out of there. Let's try and land. What I was gonna do was be like surface. I'm gonna show me my surface. Get out of here. Show engineer. Bio, minor craters. Alright, that's where we want to be. Let's just land in the minor craters. Loads of fuel left, by the way. Here's the SSTO guy. He had to redo his small ship as restock. Yeah. That was the exact one that first put me onto him. But I am more about the tiny builds. People are always making these huge ships and stuff like that. You know, they're great, don't get me wrong. But that's just whose PC can run the most parts, right? Whereas the tiny craft are actually, like, who's good at engineering. Engineering's the wrong word. No one's doing any actual engineering here. I don't want to discredit the engineers that I know. Okay, I thought that was going to be a bit troublesome. Don't do it again. Just get that crew report. How do I refill it? Why are all of these empty? Why does an enemy not have a parachute? Wait a minute. Well, if it comes down to it, we're going to have to make some decisions. Oh, we can't make decisions about our engineer. Alright, try and climb up this way. We can do it. We can do it. We're climbing. Conduct the study. Great. And collect the data. Restore that. I reckon we're probably going to be... What? Why is this scrolling all the time? I don't know. I don't know what's happened. If anybody knows what's happened, let me know. I'll be very surprised if we don't completely unlock the tech tree with the tech we're just about to get. I can't do that. There's not a great deal that we have left to get. So I would not be surprised at all. Take data. Log the data. Take the data. Collect the data. Restore the data. Okay, I think we got everything we need here. Am I just going to fly north now? I think we're just going to fly north. Can we climb up there? Nope. That's good. I probably am not going to have time after stream, to be honest. I've got a whole bunch of data to be crunching. The RCS doesn't help. The RCS doesn't help. Okay, we're just going north, right? We're just going north because this is a completely different set of biomes to this. So, here go. Oh, wait, quick save again. Quick save again. What? Why does that keep changing? We're going to close the shield just for looks. Close the shield just for looks. And that way. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, we're good. Hillwind definitely knows how to fly. And something like that should put us into the middle of the canyon, right? Oh, whoa, hey, what's going on there? Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? I hope so. Things went weird for a second. And what's the point of streaming something that goes weird if people can't look? Kerbal engineer. Central lowlands. I mean, this is a different place I want to be, so let's do it. I don't want to leave that there. That's the problem, though. You know, we're gonna have to try and stop ourselves. Get rid of this. There we go. All right, cool. So central lowlands, different biome. Is there another biome further up? We'll bust out the ScanSat map in a second and have a look. Trying to get all the biomes. Oh, look at my little shadow down there. Shadow was the word I was looking for. I wonder if the shadows are... I mean, they're super crisp anywhere in space. But being this close to the sun... there's got to be some weird effects happening with shadows, right? There's surely. The reason that shadows are super crisp in space, if you didn't know, is because there's no air for the light to bounce off of. Boop. And so... No... Okay, we're good. And so, no light... Like, this should be blackest of all black. All right, that shouldn't be. There shouldn't be nothing visible in this space here, because all the light that could be a light illuminating it is being stopped by the spacecraft. Right? That's how that works. That's why if you go and look at the Apollo landing pictures, that's how you know they're actually done in space, because there is no way. Oh, I didn't do the. Because there's no way... Well, I mean, there are ways of making that look like that on camera, but not with 1960s CG technology, I'll tell you that much. So, Do you guys know that two satellites came within 6 meters of hitting each other like last week? Were you aware that that was a thing? I only found out because some people were talking about it. Where's crew report? I want to do this again. It was like there was an Earth's observation satellite, like science-wise. It was going up and check. No. It was an infrared survey telescope, like seeing where all the dim stars were, the ones that aren't bright enough to shine, like a star that we can see. That was 1989, I think that was. And then there was another one, like a spy satellite or something like that. Both American. And they were like 500 kilometers, 900 kilometers above like North Carolina or something like that. Take data. And like they're both like old satellites, so they couldn't do anything to miss each other. There was no like station keeping. Take the data. I'll take the data. Log the data. There's no like propellant on board for them to be able to like avoid each other. Ooh, that's a bit of a weird animation there. So if they had hit like all sorts of problems, I mean, I say all sorts of problems, there would have been a big old blanket of debris up there. And everyone's like, "Ooh, Kessler syndrome could have started. Ooh, that would be the day." And I mean, like, yeah, that could have been the day. But did you know that two things already hit like 10 years ago? Like it was a Russian satellite and something else. Wait. I've got the details here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. It was over Pittsburgh, not North Carolina. I must have convinced it with the balloon. The Cosmos 2251 satellite, a Russian communication satellite, and then Iridium, which was giving like phone connection to everyone. Iridium's like one of the original satellite phone networks. Yeah, crazy. All right, restore that. All right, is that everything we needed to do here? Did I successfully waffle through walking around like Fofa, what are you doing? Acrobatics are strong with this one. Alright, I'm fine. It was just a little funny. I can't go upwards. My jetpack is almost perfectly balanced out here. Why couldn't I store that one? I bet it's going to be like, oh, we got one that you can't, it's a double, you can't do that. Didn't India shoot down a satellite years ago? Yeah, it was a couple of years ago. It wasn't, the thing is, it was fairly low. It was fairly low down, so it was gonna fall back into the atmosphere pretty quickly, all right? Material study. Okay, I must have done two. No worries. Dump the experiments. Doesn't matter. Because yeah, India did some. China, not China. Was it China or Russia? Did the? Oh, that is Central Lowlands. All right, we're already in the right spot. So which one am I missing? Yeah, there's been a couple of people shooting missiles at satellites just to show that we can, you know, that type of thing, which obviously is not for me. Minor craters, Central Lowlands, Midlands. So actually, we want to go south to the Highlands. Okay, south to the Highlands. We can do that. We can do it. Was that right? South Highlands. Okay, yeah. All right, we're gonna similar maneuver. How are we doing for the fuel on this one? This is fine. And kick. Okay, we're good. Let's get out of these craters. We want to kind of go over here, so I'm actually going to have to watch to see what happens with this. Well, that's a bit high, actually. Let's push it forwards a bit now. Something like that. Something like that. This is going to be quite a hot landing. I think we'll be fine, though. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I'm trying to remember all the different states, actors, whatever you want to call them, that have gone around and actually done crazy things. Oh, my fuel priority was the wrong way around. Oh man, well, we'll take care of this whilst we're flying around. But this is wrong, yo. This is wrong. In. So this actually wants to come down to like 5. Good job, this is the last one. Oh man. No, I clicked funny. Ooh, that could have been very bad, yo. I'm glad you guys all got to watch me do not that one. This one. Fuel tank adapter. Okay, alright, I mean... It's interesting. Is this where we're going over there? Is that actually the spot? This is... I hope so. I hope so, because I've actually burnt through a lot more fuel than I thought I had. Look at this. I thought I had 800. We're now down to 400. When did I last save it? That might be... Hello, what are you over there? Just a weird little escarpment, I think. Two and a half kilometers off the floor. Trying to put down gently is going to be interesting. Okay. All this is technically burning without reason, so let's try and get down pretty quick, yeah? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hover slam. I'll take it, I'll take it. I'm gonna... Can I do some funny saves or not? I don't know. I'm not sure how much fuel I'm gonna have when I let go of everything. Wait, get back inside. I was supposed to do a crew report. Crew report. That, I feel like that may have messed me up pretty badly. We'll find out, though. We'll find out. Taking a moment to think here. Let's have a look at my KSpedia. I'm almost certain this is... It depends how much we get when we pop. It's only 870, so maybe when we drop the majority of our mass here, we'll actually be able to make it. Yep. Maybe. Maybe. That's my hope. That's my hope. Still no data to be taken from here. Is that everything? I'd already did this one. EVA report. Oh, I haven't taken a surface sample at any point. Oh my gosh. Why have I not taken any surface samples? That was some of the majority of the science as well. Alright, well, no problem. No problem. We're just like, rocks? You wanted us to pick up rocks? Okay, so hopefully within one orbit, set target, we've managed to... Oh, it reckons I've got 3,000 delts left. I kind of don't believe it. Russia did take up a heavy caliber cannon to shoot at debris. Maybe made even more bits hard to hit. Yeah, it's true. It's true. That's one of the problems with dealing with space junk, dealing with asteroids, dealing with anything in space. Hitting it with a gun only changes the direction it's moving, if you're lucky. Like, you know, it doesn't really deal with the bit. There's no like vaporization. And even if you vaporize stuff, say you like launch a nuke at an asteroid and the entire asteroid turns into a glowing cloud of plasma. You've now got a glowing cloud of plasma coming at you, right? You know. Okay, how far away do you reckon this needs to be? I reckon somewhere around here is where I should take off and go east. And then we'll try and match. Target? Yeah, look at that. We just point at that one, right? And go for it. Let's just go. No! What was that? I know what that was. Go. Stage. Wow. Okay, we're doing it now, it turns out. We're doing it now. So the persistent rotation mod that I use has a little bit of a problem. It doesn't understand the difference between target and orbit. So if you're pointing retrograde to your target, it will point you retrograde to the orbit when you end up trying to time warp. It's a bit bad. I'm sure you can blatantly see why it's bad. Also, this keep watch here. Why is it doing that? I'm not doing anything to make that do that. I don't know why it's doing that. 11-12 kilometer orbit. We're going to stop there. We're going to orbit. We're going to forwards. Okay, so that wasn't the best, but you know what? The main craft here didn't explode, so I think we're okay. What is that flying away there? Oh, it's the lights. Okay, that's fine. I suppose. Are they going to come back and crash? Okay, well, we've had better launches to orbit, but that was okay. That was okay. Let's see if we can't just get ourselves into a nice, mostly circular orbit. Let's have a look at our orbit. Oh no! Well, those were our orbital statistics. Okay, they're not too far, not too bad actually. 220 kilometers to try and make up on our periapsis here. Apoapsis is moving up, but not much to worry about. 14 kilometers, getting a bit bigger. Let's wait till we get a little bit closer. You know what? I could do most of this just by this screen here. I don't need a nav ball. I need one here, but I don't need a nav ball. I suppose really I don't even need a nav ball here. I could just be like, all right, we're pointing in that direction. Speed up. I can't believe I'm leaving debris behind. I mean, I was going to leave debris behind anyway, but like it's annoying. Yeah, it's annoying. Why has this got a square around the outside of it? Does anybody know? I sure don't. I sure don't. Yes, that's what I like to see. Something like this. We are in far too big an orbit, but it's behind us, so that's fine. Each time we go around in orbit, well, it's going to catch up a little bit more. If we add a maneuver node here, get rid of that, and then I click forwards and... Oh no, it's going the wrong way. The thing that I just said isn't true. How about if we just kind of speed up a little bit, and then... click this one. Why is it not letting me click? You know what? Things are going weird, and I'll figure it out in a second. Let's get rid of that. We're now in orbit, right? So I want to, about here, make a ascending node, add maneuver. I want to bring us coplanar. That's before I do anything. That's what we need to do, right? We need to get down into the same orbit. Okay, that's nice. And actually, we are the low one. Are we actually the low one? That would make sense given what we've just discovered about it moving forwards. So let's just speed that up a bit. I'm surprised there's not a ascending, descending over here. No, what's the word I'm looking for? Intercept nodes. There we go. That's better. Oh man, the moment 8 o'clock rolls around, my brain's just like. I think words are a thing that I need to use. Okay, we are going to fast forward in time. Get round to the dark side, which is a little tad unfortunate. Wait, are we there? We are there. Look at this. All of this before the Wheelu needs to go to Elu. Okay, that's cool. That is cool. And we're just gonna bring these back together. Hopefully we're gonna have a wondrous time here. Honestly, I find the whole rendezvous and dock process actually wondrous. Actually wondrous. I stand there and I watch it. I'm like, whoa. Whoa. Okay, so this is where we're up high. That's where we're down low. These are the points of crossing. Do I want to wait 1 day, 1 hour for a very, very slow meetup? Do I have 1 day, 1 hour? I have 1 day, 1 hour. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bring this up here. Meanwhile, my PC slowly melting. I can actually feel the heat radiating off it from over here. Talking of the heat, look how big! Like it's nearly as big as the planet we're on. Whoa! Look how big the sun is. One day, I'm gonna focus on MoHo. If there's one thing I've known is don't do fast or don't do long trips into the future whilst looking at that vessel. Things go weird. Okay, we're here. As in, like, stroboscopic. You could easily like send someone into an epileptic fit if you're looking at the wrong thing and move off into the future. There it is. No, wait, is it? Is that what we're looking for? That is what we're looking for. Hello. I'm almost tempted to just be like, I'm going there now. 8 kilometers. Let's get rid of this. Okay, let's go there now. Where's this one? Where's this one? You heard me. You heard me. All right, 8 kilometers. We're going to be doing it at a couple of hundred meters a second. Am I now plummeting? I'm now plummeting! Oh, okay, 1.4. That's going bigger. Let's slowly try get there. Target. This one. Here we go, and catch it. Yeah, look at that. That is how we catch a target. Oh, that was really good. That I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that one. I've had reason to in the past have a craft that was gonna burn up in the not too distant future, and have a craft like this pop up and meet the other craft that was about to burn up, rescue all the Kerbals, and then we safely make it back to Kerbin whilst the spacecraft burns up in the atmosphere. It was a very, very, very fun flight. That was very precise. Ooh, so precise, but it was fun. Open shield. This isn't conscious, right? Yeah, no, there's nothing going on there. I cannot point this at that, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I guess we're gonna have to try and bring ourselves down to a slower pace, or we use our engines to bring ourselves in a little bit quicker. I think that might be the way. Yeah, like this. At some point we're gonna have to locked. Just kind of drift in. I had to reinstall all Kerbal constructions mod. Okay, yeah, got you. This is going to be a slow drift. This is going to be a very slow drift. Even if I try and do it fast, it's still going to be a slow drift. Can we time accept? Not more than 300 meters away, we shouldn't. How about 250? Yeah, they still move pretty far across the screen. Okay, that's interesting. Not quite sure how to deal with that other than just be like, okay, well, we fly it then. Alright, we fly. Not sure how far or close we want to be. Beautiful tour of MoHo's land here, though. Crew report, I'll take... Wait, Fofa, get out. Fofa, you did not do your job. You need to do it all now. Oh, can we get an EVA report from here as well? Yeah, nice. And we're just going to pop all that back in there. All right, great. Now we can do a crew report. Crew report. There we go. Things you can do whilst you wait for your ride to arrive, eh? Back. No. T. Stop. Look at these just like clicking away. Okay, 0.4. I think we'll take 0.4 as a fairly slow approach speed. R. Down. Okay, this should be a fairly nice little maneuver here. Which way's up, do you reckon? I'm going to take the flat panel as up. I think that's pretty much the only way to do it, right? Yeah. Actually, no, we do need to go down. Okay, something like this. No, wrong one. I turned the RCS off and the... sorry, I left the RCS on and turned the SAS off when I totally worked out the other way around. Okay, mostly looking good. Can't help but note we appear to be drifting past. Ooh, shadows. Okay, I think this is it. This feels like it. Does it feel like it to you guys? Is this it? Are we here? Is this what we've been waiting for? Oh, it's this tense. And connect. Ooh, connect. Connections! Woo! And with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time when we're going to bring these guys home. We've got more Delta V than that to do it with. Why is this not in control here? Can we control from here? Control from here. Okay, hello. We got fuel in here, right? Yeah, that's fine. Huh? We definitely have more fuel to do than that. But yeah, we're gonna bring these guys home. What? This is crazy. We got thousands of delts. I think I may have confused it. I will see you next time. We're gonna bring these guys home. We're going to send the Weeloo to Elu. That's probably the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna send that off and then forget about it. And we're gonna just bring these guys home. But I will see you then when we're gonna do that. Bye.